Imagine waking up every morning, your alarm clock goes off, and you just think, pronouns. You can have a sober discussion on that without being like transphobic. But no one does that. So it's like it's a really difficult place to be in with all these conversations because it usually starts at if you're pro-trans. Okay, so like every person that talks about the trans bathrooms and trans athletes in sports, because they're only like 1% of the population. Every person that makes that a key political issue is 100% going to be anti-trans, because anyone who's not like super anti-trans isn't going to use that as a number one issue. They're going to talk about housing or healthcare or something that actually matters. Like they're going to talk about real issues. They don't wake up in the morning like, imagine waking up every morning, your alarm clock goes off, and you just think, pronouns. Like imagine what kind of privileged life you need to have to be doing that. But it's like, since that's the sense on that side, those who are pro-trans then feel like they need to say, yeah, I'm pro this, like the sports 100%, I'm pro this, because I know every person who's anti this is anti-trans people. So me as someone who's pro-trans, if I give up ground here, then I'm giving up ground on all trans rights in general. So I would say that's a reaction to those who are trying to take away trans rights. And if they weren't trying to take away trans rights, it wouldn't even be an issue to talk about athletics in a sober manner. But all the athletic bills are coupled with bills that say you're allowed to just like call anyone any name you want, even if they legally change it, even if they want to be called a different pronoun. And it also is coupled with a bathroom bill that includes like genital inspections. And now they're giving now high schools are trying to pass policies that demands any child expected to be, or any child that's assumed to be trans needs to pass a genital inspection to go in bathrooms. And it's like, what old man is going to be checking these children out? Like, how are you going to enforce this? It's like, what are you guys for a non-existent problem? And the problem we know the problem is just like men in general committing sexual assault. So it's like they never bring up policy about men. They never bring up policy segregating men from these areas. It's like just like going in the bathroom or not, it's not going to determine if you're raped or not. Like many assault victims are happening within their own families. Like it should be the default, regardless of gender. It should be the default that you're looking out for people to make sure they are not being assaulted. And the fact that they only care about assault when it happens, when trans people are involved, and the fact they only care about murder when it happens, when an immigrant is involved or when an undocumented person is involved, shows that their bias is with the undocumented and with the trans people as an entire group. It's not really with the crime itself. I mean, I'm sorry for going off right there.
No, you're good. No,
I have to practice that. It's part of being a YouTuber.
No.